Hello everyone, it's Rick. It is July 25th, 2017. If you need to reach me, it's email rick0327@me.com. Haven't made a video in a while. Took some time off, not time off like I still, answered emails and stuff, but, gave you guys a break. It's good to do that sometimes and let you guys go out and, see if you can find other channels that are giving out knowledge. Anyway, when I got here, lately I've been getting emails from people, and they want a list. All right, I'll give you a list. Let me explain something though. What I'm offering you, all of that right there, for the donation that I'm offering, and I sense some of you are acting like, well, what am I getting for all that money? Listen to me. What I'm offering you, I can get 5 times the amount of money. And I know there are other channels out there that are, I have to deal with 5 subscribers for every 1 subscriber other channels are doing. Okay? Because I'm trying to help people. I'm not trying to help my wallet. All right? I have a pension. I'm not, if I didn't do this, I'd be okay. Okay? But I do ask for a donation because it does take time out of my day. Also, it keeps me interested, believe it or not. Because if I'm not getting anything out of it, why do I got to do it? Why should I get aggravated? I've read in the comments section from a couple of clowns like, well, Rick should just give it to us. Where else in this world are you going to get something for free? There's nothing free in this world other than misery. And even misery ain't free. I'm supposed to be the first YouTube guy to go out there and give away stuff for free because you got caught up in the child support game. I'm supposed to be the only martyr out there. I have a lot of videos where I give a lot of knowledge, a lot more than other people do. I don't do a 5-minute advertisement and then tell you to reach out to me, or I give you a little tidbit, and then just before I give you the information, I'm like, reach out to me, like some other channels do. There's a couple of knuckleheads out there, talking shit about me. Guy's an idiot. You spend one video, now if you reach out to this guy for his paperwork and give him the money, you deserve to get ripped off. And don't come to me after you got ripped off. You spent one video going on about how, because I'm a police officer, my oath is to them. So all right, let's say for argument's sake that's, even though it's moronic, let's say for argument's sake it's true. Why, are you guys criminals? Are you all criminals? And I'm on here to try and deceive you? Do you get the impression by watching my videos that I'm trying to deceive you? I mean, you can't make this up. And this clown used to be subscribed to me, and he was one of these Captain Obvious guys. I told you it's the Strawman. Come on, the Strawman. Well, let me show you about the Strawman. Let me see if I can find the Strawman. So, this guy's methods. The Strawman. Unbelievable. The Strawman. Do you know what the Strawman is? Like, that's when you first get into this game and you start digging around YouTube and you find out, oh, my name's in all capital letters, and I'm a corporation, and the United States is a corporation, and that there's 2 U's. There's the the human body you, the man, the woman you, and then there's the fiction you, the all capital letter you. Okay. It's true. But you're not going to go into a court and say, Your Honor, see that? It's in all capital letters. There's videos all over YouTube of people doing it. And you know what happens? None of them do. It's just a video. Nobody walks out of there victorious. And what they do is what they did was, well, let me see if I can find it here. Let me look up FBI. Okay. All right. FBI internet fraud. Okay. Let me see if I can find this. All right. All right. Common frauds, phishing, ransomware. Where the hell is it? I should have had it. I didn't know I was going to go in this direction. Let me see. Strawman. We got identity theft, internet fraud, redemption, Strawman. There you go. Redemption, Strawman, bond fraud, redemption, Strawman accepted for value. Okay, so the FBI has the Strawman listed as a fraud. Okay, so you're going to use that as your argument? I'm not saying I know all about the Strawman thing. I've made a video a few months ago. I said to you guys, you're not going to fight a global conspiracy in domestic court, family court, circuit court, court of common pleas, superior court, whatever court. You're not going to go in there and use that as your defense. And I can guarantee you this, you're not going to mail in something to a child support agency and scare them with that. I can guarantee you that. Okay? You got to do it by hard work. That's it. Hard work. That's how I did it. Now, let me see what else I got here. All right. This is the video here that it's on November 23rd. I'll leave the link in my description. If anybody wants to see it and see the videos before it, where I lay out how I won. Now this here is right here, right there, that it's appropriate to vacate the decision, okay? Order issued by the Support Magistrate on September 23rd or September 22nd. Now this is November, so this is 2 years later I got it vacated. That's proof. And you could actually see the judge's name. It's not a line with a scribbly signature. Like somebody's, here's the deal, guys. Anybody can make up fake documents. Anybody can have their friend call them on the phone and have some make-believe customer that I beat child support. This is what I always do. I always show proof. So when I finally won, and by the way, I was walking around with this thing in my bag for a week. I didn't even realize that I won. They gave it to me on the 16th. This is the 23rd. The moron that I am, I didn't even read it properly. Because what they did was they hid the vacate in the body of the of the order. Because the judge didn't want, he vacated the order, but he didn't want to vacate it for the reasons that I say. He was protecting the support magistrate. So he vacated a default judgment. So they entered a default judgment against me for $40,000, and I got it vacated. But I got it vacated. You understand? And I got it vacated. I have the video of the writ of quo warranto video. I'll leave that description in there where you'll watch me testifying. Everything that I've done is documented here. There's no con game here. Oh yeah, and yeah, my oath as a police officer, I'm blah, 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 a moron. I mean, I would love to see this guy's paperwork just to laugh at it, because he sounds like a moron. And I just showed you that the straw man is nothing more. They see it as an internet fraud. I know what it is. I'm not saying it isn't. I'm just saying you're not going to win as your defense. You got to win the old-fashioned way, with evidence and hard work, like I did, and I boxed them in. Okay. There's a reason why, like, and it's not just me. Ahmed Osiris getting attacked by, Wasil Bey. We're all getting attacked by these knuckleheads, and they're trying to make money on this. All right, but I will say this. Now here's my list right here. People keep asking me what the list is. As soon as you hear me tell you my donation is less than $200, and you came to me for a reason. Obviously, you watch my videos, you hear me talking about the law, you hear me talking about this struggle. Obviously, you reached out to me for a reason. Okay? But as soon as you hear me give you the donation amount, you should jump all over it. Okay? Because I wish I had someone like me out there for that amount of money. So some of you are like, what's the list? And I tell them, I say, well, it's about 45 after that, but I need a list. All right, here's your list. All right? Writ of habeas corpus. I'll do it nice and slowly. That way you can freeze it. There you go. See? Look at that. Still going. And by the way, some of these have several pages. This is not some, a lot of you that know my paperwork, I don't put these things together, I put a lot of work into them. Okay, I'm still going. All right, so I got 33. That's just in one folder. Then I have the driver's license affidavit. That's another. So now we're up to 37. And the affidavits to the Secretary of Health and Human Services. And I stopped at 3. I got tired, believe it or not. There's still a few more. So, and that's not to. So we're over 40 affidavits right there. It's about 5 more that I left out. So we're at 45 affidavits for many different scenarios, right? Look. Demand to dismiss, lack of jurisdiction, quorum non judice. Demand to vacate default judgments. Demand to vacate support orders. That means if you have a support order that's 10 years ago, you can still fight it because it's a void judgment. Your employer interrogatories, also cease and desist, fraud on the court, instructions for the affidavits, interrogatories to the bank, a notice to recuse the judge, notice to the clerk to accept and file your paperwork, notice to the clerk to provide proof of money judgments, notice to employer, that's their cease and desist I was telling you about, objection, demand dismissal, quorum non judice, objection, demand trial by jury, objection, proof of contempt, objection, demand dismissal, objection, writ of discovery. These are all affidavits that you don't have to do anything, basically. You just now have to learn the law and learn how to fight. One guy went to court the other day, and it's not his fault. It's just the way they are. You got to learn to like, watch my videos. You watch Ahmed Osiris. You watch Joe articulated anarchism. Whatever, Joe's channel. I'm like stupefied right now. Anarchism Articulated. I'll leave his channel in the description, where what these judges are doing, they're there to trip you up. I mean, on paper, they're supposed to be defending your rights. They have an oath of office under 28 U.S.C. 453, where they're supposed to be supporting your rights, but they're really there to trip you up. So that's what they did to this guy the other day, where he brought up the fact that you need an injury in fact, okay, to state a claim. And without an injury in fact, there is no case. It's also called the prima facie case. Primafacie. Okay, that's the Latin. Okay, and basically that's the whole gist of the case. Where's the evidence? Well, there is no evidence. So the judge told him, or the fake judge, oh, well, that's not true. all you got to say is, well, listen, this is not me saying this. This is the Supreme Court of the United States. That's who's advocating this for me. Okay, like you want to learn, like to not speak. That's why I have the paperwork situated for you to submit before you go there. All right, and again, this is not easy. This took me a while to get. And this was 3 months after I spoke to the judge. This is not easy. And I keep telling you, if you think if any channel out there is telling you, and if they, listen, a couple of them out there, I've had people come to me. There are desperate people out there. They will tell you anything. It's like, ladies, you know that. Guys will tell you anything to get in your pants. I know when I was a young man, I did. Okay? Well, people are like that to get your money. Yeah. And they know once they get the money from you, listen, they don't know where you live. I mean, you don't know where they live. I mean, you'll be chasing them. I've heard stories like, well, yeah, once I gave them the money, he wouldn't return my emails anymore. All this, Me, I answer emails within an hour. I mean, I have to do a video to tell you guys to not email me so much. That's what I'm giving you guys for the amount of money that I'm offering to get the paperwork. Okay, rid of habeas corpus, validation of debt, set aside void judgment, response to, I even have affidavits for you to respond to these child support agencies when they lie to you. Well, this law says it's bullshit. And I put together a nice affidavit to fight them, to let them know that, that they're perpetrating a fraud. Okay? Now, this is the next thing we're going to be doing. Is your case mandisable? Now, this is a Texas guide. I have them just about ready to go. All right? I'm going to do a video tomorrow. And this is for all of you out there that they're not answering you now anymore, or they're playing games. Now, I keep telling you guys, you got to exhaust the remedies. Okay? Let's see right here. Non-exhaustive list of recent issues. See, non-exhaustive. These are situations where you don't have to exhaust the remedies, right? Discovery. That's where we're having a problem. Like the banks aren't, not answering us. The child support agencies, they're not. We send them the interrogatories, they're not responding. That's why. That's the next move, is to do this. Or how about this? We're demanding from the child support agency, show me a valid court order issued by a judge, recorded with the clerk's office. Okay, they won't respond. The next move is the writ of mandamus, and I can't see the court pulling a maneuver on that. They're going to try, but I know how to word things in such a way they can't wiggle their way out of it. And that's going to be an additional donation. This is not one of those, hey, Rick, can you send me the update that I had no problem sending? Well, this is going to a different court, and this is a different ball game now. Okay? So get ready. Again, you know how I am. I'm not going to be asking for a lot of money, but I've been saying it. I have them just about ready. All right, I'll even show you that I have the folder ready. Okay, what the hell is it? Here it is, right here. Right there. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I got a couple of examples in there for you to look at. All right, one's going to the bank, one's going to the employer, one's going for the judge, and one's going to the discovery of a valid. All right, I have it all ready for you. Now, you could do a writ of mandamus to force a judge to follow the Constitution. See, these lower level courts that we're dealing with, they could do whatever they want because most people aren't going to do what we're going to do. All right, so listen, I'm going to shut the video down. You guys got to see what I'm offering. You got a list of the videos. I showed you proof that I actually won my support case. Okay, and I'm going to leave the link in the description so you can go watch the video. All right, there's no games here. I'm not playing games with you people. All right, if you want help, I'm here to help you. All right, guys, enjoy the rest of your day.